So what was on? I don't think I did a video. God knows I can't remember a lot of the videos I've done, except for my Lex Luthor rant. Boy. Anyway, so one of the Facebook groups I belong to, I joined, had someone posed the question of what's your favorite Arkham games from worst to best. I don't really want to do worst to best because, although, yeah, we're going to do a video of worst to best. Mind you, here's some things. I have not played Gotham Knights, which apparently is part of the Arkhamverse for some ungodly reason, and I have not played, and probably won't play Justice League. Not Justice League, Kill the Justice League, but Suicide Squad. A game I was looking forward to, but that turned out to be a big sty. So, a big shit pile there. So, let's get to it. Now, I'm going right off the bat, I'm going to say something controversial that's probably going to piss people off. Trigger warning! So, the one I do not like the least is, I don't hate it per se, but it's definitely would belong on the bottom of my list, is Arkham Knight. Okay. I'm sorry, and I have a hard time playing this game because of the reasons I'm about to mention. Basically, two things. Oh, no. Is it two things? Two things, yeah. Two things I hate about this. Let's be on. Let me get the one that doesn't piss me off as much. Okay, three things. Let's get to one that doesn't piss me off as much. The Joker. This over-reliance that fucking Rocksteady had during the Arkham games, where they had to have the Joker be somehow a major villain. Like, okay, it was funny, but as the story more and more connected to the Joker, it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, let the guy die. Let the guy die. And then they... and this whole thing, another thing I hate is how Batman just wills the Joker away at the end. It's like, dude, you're freaking Batman. Why didn't you just will him away before? So that was that. The second thing that irritates me is the story itself. It didn't start off bad. I mean, the problem was that the guy who was supposed to be the main villain, the guy who I don't feel like actually earned it, but hey, it was something different. Scarecrow was not the main villain. In fact, he was, for most of the game, he was just an afterthought. They literally made a guy who's threatening all of Gotham and most, probably in the long run, most of the East Coast. And they made him a secondary villain. Maybe not even, and with the Joker, I wouldn't even say secondary. He was the third in line. And they literally do that. It's like, they sidetrack him for the Arkham Knight, who turns out to be a Red Hood and Jason Todd. Jesus fucking Christ. If you don't know, I'm not a fan of Jason Todd. I'm not a fan of that. The whole Jason Todd, Joker killing Jason Todd thing, I'm not a fan. I mean, I've seen the animated under the red mask, or behind the red mask, I think it's under. I have seen that, so I did like that. I did enjoy that. But I'm just not a fan. Just not a fan. And then he just turned into a freaking the Anakin him. He you know, as much as oh God, they just Anakin him. He's just a whiny, God, edgelord bitch. Like, you couldn't have done something. They wasted, Hush. Hush was wasted to like a minute. Batman comes in, Batman, and I'm Bruce Wayne. No, you're not. Pow! And that's the end of the Hush storyline. Thank you. Come again. That was so damn stupid. I would have liked it better if it was Hush. I would have liked it better if it was Two-Face, for God's sakes. Two-Face was... Oh, God. Two-Face is... anyway. But, yeah. The Red Hood shit. Then the big one. The big one. The Bat Tank. I fucking... Thank you, Rocksteady. And thank you, Robert Pattinson, whatever movie that guy was in. Thank you for proving me wrong that on video where I said you will like the Batmobile no matter what because it is the Batmobile. I had such high hopes, and then I saw they put a light on it, and I'm like, oh my God, that's the Batmobile. Oh my God. Looks like a fucking DeLorean. But yeah, like I should not. I'm sorry. I should not be playing a game where I get to drive the Batmobile around town, around Gotham, and be screaming for joy when it's finally blown up because I hated between the Riddler races. Fuck the Riddler races, by the way. I'll get into another video on that. You know what? I should really talk about this because Riddler it's because of the Arkham games revived. That Riddler is my #1 villain. I like the Riddler, but goddamn, did they fuck him up so bad in the Arkham Knight. Yeah, I mean, you get to punch him, so there's that. Let's see. But then like, you do a mission where it's like, you blow up you see the Batmobile. I'm like, thank you! Oh, fuck you, Batmobile! I was actually happy the Batmobile blew up. I should not be happy the Batmobile blew up. I was sad. I was ticked off was what it was. When in Bond movie Skyfall, they blew up the Aston Martin. I liked the Aston Martin. I liked it when he used it in Goldfinger. That's my favorite Bond car. They blew the damn thing up. What else? Oh, and then when they brought it back, in the dumbest way possible, like Lucius, give me the prototype. After Lucius, earlier in the game, specifically says that Batmobile that he's driving around, that you drive around for the majority of the damn game, doing the same boring ass shit, blowing up the other guys' tanks. The only good thing was when just going around in tank form and just shocking the hell out of all the goons around the city. Yes, I freaking had fun getting. That just gave me a goddamn chuckle every damn time, like an evil chuckle, like hee hee hee. God, I just could not stand that. I just could not. So that, yeah, Arkham Knight is, again, I'm sure I triggered some people. Probably some people, if anyone who watches this, turn this thing off right as soon as I said Arkham Knight, my personal worst Batman game. Now number three on my list, and people are gonna be mad about this because I don't know, I don't. There's one reason I'll mention this that I can see why people wouldn't like this game, but I'm like, why don't people like this game? I don't get a lot of the hate it garners. But Arkham Origins. Okay. Now I know what people are going. Again, they rely too much on the Joker. This is like a running theme. This is the only except for City, which is on this list. Of course, it's on this list. There's only going through 4 games. Other than Arkham City, Joker is either the main villain, the capital letters, or he's kind of helps shove the main villain to the side like he does in Arkham Knight, or he just flat out like elbows him out of the way like he's Bernie Sanders trying to give a speech and someone else gets on the podium. I still remember when that happened. I think that was back in 2000, during the 2016 election. Anyway, that was funny as hell. Anyway, so the thing for this is that Batman's got he hasn't, this is like months, only, I think he's only a few months into his Batman thing. I have never played Cold Heart. Maybe I should get that at DLC. I do feel bad about not playing it because I've heard good things about that. But yeah, Arkham City, the Arkham Origins, I liked it. There's not much to say. I hate the fucking Riddler thing. Again, I'll talk about that in another video. I hate the Riddler in this. I hate his mission. I don't hate his missions because it's basically your typical, you have to go here, figure this out, you have to solve this to get this, and stuff like that. And he's basically the reason you have to go around, unlock your fast travel part areas. So I can't say too much. It's just the ending of it all. When you get it, it is Arkham Origins is the only one I would ever say I like this game. Do not do as many of the Riddler stuff as you need to get the fast travel, and then forget about it. My least favorite Riddler. Or least so but yeah, I mean, okay, Black Mask, I wish they kept him as a villain, or I wish they introduced other characters, like what I wish they introduced us to Harvey Dent before he became Two-Face. They don't. It's basically, okay, you meet Gordon, and you meet his daughter, and you meet Barbara Gordon, his daughter, which, okay, fine, whatever. So, yeah, Origins, I would say, not as bad as people. The base game, not as bad as I don't agree with how bad people say it is. So. Okay, so number 2, Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum was was the first one. It was the first one. It introduced us to the Arkhamverse, and it's very close. It's very, very close. Only a few. I have nothing bad to say about it. I love this game. For I love everything about this game. The fighting, the story's great. Everything about it. The voice acting, the villains you get introduced to. Bane? Oh, I forgot about Bane being in Origins. Bane in Origins is the Bane except for the end. Except for, God, they fucked Bane over. God damn, they freaking dicked him over in the end. Well, it's like, he's got this thing that he found out he knows who Batman is, but he doesn't know because he roided himself. He roid raged too much. He used the T-virus of Venom, the Venom T-virus. And it made him like this big, bulky guy that, okay. Yeah, the final fight with him is where he's just this big, hulking. He literally hulks out. He turns into the Incredible Hulk, minus the green skin, and then he magically forgets. So he doesn't know who Batman is anymore. Okay. Now getting back to him in Arkham Asylum. Like I said, I'm not a fan of of all of them, Bane's the one that bothers me the most. Only because they literally, like, made this guy 500% muscle and no brains. He's literally just, he's a power brute. He's a power goon. He's just a goon. And the thing about Origins, I think Origins handled Bane better. Again, I don't know why they get as much hate as it does, but probably because it wasn't from Rocksteady. But whatever. Like I said, I liked it. And yeah, Joker hulking out, turning into Venom Joker or Super Joker or whatever you want to call him. He basically pulled a Shredder and suddenly became. Hey, here's another one I should do. Shredder. And although admittedly, there's a lot of the different Ninja Turtles I have not seen. That's because I just don't care for it. Never seen never read the comics, although I have read about them. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Bane. Was I talking about Bane? Scarecrow, Scarecrow, I actually liked in this one. I actually liked this design for him more than I liked the trench coat one we got in Night. Wish they kept it. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Night's got a lot. For the most part, I don't mind Night too much, but yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, kind of. Makes you think. But yeah, I haven't got really anything to say about Asylum. Asylum's a solid game from top to bottom for me. And then we come to number 1, Gotham City. Oh my god. I love this game. Gotham City is the best one out of the entire group. Bar none. Bar flippin' none. The story's great. The characters are great. My only issue is fucking Ra's al Ghul, which I am not a fan of Ra's al Ghul. Or his freaking daughter, for that matter. I think Ra's would be... if there was a globe-trotting hero, maybe Green Arrow or something. I don't know. Just a hero like that. I do not like Batman being. I talked to a friend of mine about this. Batman, I'm not a fan of Batman being like, excuse me, a founding. Maybe I'm not a fan of him being a part of the Justice League as much as he is. Only because of his status, and it's like, why is, for a guy who says he's wants to change things in Gotham, why is he always letting himself get dragged into, oh, I have to go to this place and that place and all that? I have to fight Doomsday, help fight Doomsday. And I'm sorry, Gotham, you're just gonna have to deal with Joker, and it really. Oh God, speaking of that, but yeah, the whole Doctor Strange was, oh my God, I love Doctor Strange as the main villain in that for as long as he was. He actually felt like, because he was always there, he constantly mouthing off on the intercoms and shit, always watching. This guy was literally always in your head the whole time when Riddler wasn't freaking running his damn mouth. And fucking hell, I love the Riddler in this game. I mean, oh my God. It's not the big fight you get in Arkham Knight, but it's still so satisfying. Every Riddler, if there's one thing that the main three get, Arkham Asylum, City, and Knight get, it's that satisfaction you get from Riddler. Not so much Origins. Ooh, not so much Origins. But yeah, that was just. I will say, like I said, my biggest problems with it were I did get the Harley Quinn DLC for that. I did play that. I liked that. The basically the beginning of seeing Batman having issues losing his his arch nemesis. I'm not sure how I feel about the ending where he comes out with the Joker in his arms. This whole, I'm not. Well, the no kill thing. Just it bugs me to no end. I understand. He's Batman. He doesn't want to be thought of as something like the Punisher. He's no Punisher, but in the different universe. But he doesn't want to be something like the Punisher. I get that. He doesn't want to be known as a killer. I will never understand the no-kill thing with the Joker. It's like he acknowledges ad nauseum that the Joker just keeps coming back. But, oh fudge. I forgot about, we're going to have to do this. But yeah. So the no-kill policy. Wow. But yeah, let me just finish the whole Arkham, the Arkham thing. My God, I just love the Arkham games. Like I said, never played Gotham Knight. For one, I've watched it on Arkham. What is it called? Arkham Videos, Arkham something. That another YouTube channel. I'll link it down the description. They have. I've watched I can't even watch Arkham Knight. I tried watching his playthrough of Arkham Knight, and I'm like, oh my god, this game is just ugh. I even tried watching him play Kill the Justice League, and but yeah, watching that guy just be able to do everything without getting hit is like, oh my fucking god. So, alright, if you made this far in this video about the Arkham thing, congratulations. I'm sorry I triggered some of you with the whole thing of putting Knight as my number 4 and Origins as my number 3, followed by Asylum at 2 and City at 1. Doesn't think people would be triggered about those last two, but who knows. So, anyway, if you got this far, thank you for stopping by to listen to me ramble. Leave a like, comment, whatever. And I hope to see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.